challenges keep growing. I am reminded of an ancient story which I want all of you to take back home. There was a big emperor, and as the stories would have, he had 3 sons. He loved each one of them with all his heart. He could not decide who he wanted to give the empire to. So the emperor, one fine day, he calls all 3 of his sons and says, "Here, I'm giving you a beautifully decorated box. There's something inside this box. Keep it safe till I return, and I'm going away into the forest for 10 years. All 3 sons, they took this box. After 10 years, when the emperor returned, he went to the first son and he said, "Where is the box?" The son smiled. He said, "Father, you had told me to preserve it, to keep it as it is. So here's a room, there's a locker. Inside that I've put the box. And I have kept security 24 hours to make sure nobody enters, nobody comes out." He opens up that box. In that box, there were seeds. And he told his father that these seeds are as they were, and I'm returning back to you just as you had told me. Preservation. He goes to the second son and says, "Where is the box I gave you?" The son said, "When I looked into the box, I saw seeds. And I knew you were going to come back after 10 years. So every year I exchange those seeds for new seeds. So now I am returning the seeds to you, which you can really grow." Exchange meaning renovation. One son went for preservation. The other went for renovation. He goes to the third son and he says, "Dear son, where are the seeds that I gave you?" He takes his father behind the palace and he shows him a forest. He says, "Dad, in 10 years, all the trees have grown." That is rejuvenation. There will be 3 types of students inside this parliament. Those who would go back and say, "We love our culture, we love our values, let's preserve them as they are in the scriptures." Great, that's preservation. The others will say, "Let's change our ideas from the old to the new," renovation. But I want each one of you to go out from here and rejuvenate our values. That is the goal of this parliament. Go out into the world, plant the seeds in your own heart, and go out and grow the seeds around you if we want a beautiful India. But as you are young, the biggest challenge that you will face even after this parliament is people will tell you are too young, and some people will tell you are too inexperienced. But I am here, stand before you to remind you of one eternal and immortal fact, that youth is perhaps the most dynamic and most creative and productive phase of the human life. Why? You have the power to think, and you have the power to think different. When we were babies, other people thought for us. And when you get old, nobody thinks for you. Youth is the only phase when you can think for yourself and create a difference on this earth. So